Hi, welcome to Maths with Giant. Today we are going to learn about mixed mathematical operations. We already know the four basic mathematical operations that are really important. One of them is addition, which has the plus sign, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We have covered each of these topics in detail. But we have always learned these chapters separately. Like we will just get a question like 5 plus 2 or 5 minus 2. But what if we combine 5 plus 2 minus 3? So like this, how do you solve questions that are combined? Today's video is about this topic. So let us get started with today's topic. Let us start. Let's say, suppose if you have 20 rupees. You have 20 rupees and you go to a shop. You buy chocolates. So you buy how many chocolates? You buy 9 chocolates. And each of these chocolates are 2 rupees. So you are asked, how much money will the shopkeeper return to you if you have to pay the 20 rupee note? So this we can write as the 20 rupee note. We are going to subtract 9 chocolates that cost 2 rupees each. So this is our question. So how do we solve this? So over here, what will we do? Will we start? Okay, fine. 20 minus 9 is going to be 11. 11 into 2 is going to be 22. So over here, we can solve it this way. But wait. Didn't the shopkeeper didn't we pay 20 rupees and bought so many chocolates? Why will the shopkeeper return 22 rupees to us? No, this is not possible. So this is wrong. So if we know this is wrong, then what is correct? So now let's understand what is correct. So let's check. Now for this, we use a rule to solve such questions. And this rule is called the DMAS rule. So what does this DMAS stand for? D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. So what does this mean? Division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. What does this mean? So this means that first we are going to solve division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. So this is the order in which we are going to solve. So now let us solve question again. So our question was 20 minus 9 into 2. So how do we solve this? So we need to follow the DMAS rule. So there are two operations in this, subtraction and multiplication. We are supposed to do multiplication before subtraction, because in DMAS M comes before S. So we are going to solve multiplication first. 9 into 2 is going to be 18. And now 20 minus 18, this is going to give us 2. So the shopkeeper is going to return 2 rupees to us. It is always not necessary that we are going to be given a story or a word problem. We can just be given a question directly. Like we can directly be given a question 16 divided by 4 plus 2 into 7 minus 1. So over here, what are we going to do? How are we going to solve this? Okay, so first let us see if it has what are operations. So division is there? Yes. Addition is there? Yes. Multiplication is there? Yes. And even subtraction is there. So first we are going to solve division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. So first let's start with the division. 16 divided by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4 itself. And then we can write the question as it is. So 4 plus 2 into 7 minus 1. Now we have to solve which? DMAS means first division that we have done. Now we have to do, yes, we have to do multiplication. So 2 into 7. So first write the question, rest of it as it is. And 2 into 7 gives us 14. Now in addition and subtraction, what should we do first? Yes, addition. 4 plus 14 is 18 and 18 minus 1 is left. So it is called 17. Now this is how we solve this question. Now let us just learn about a small mathematical term called a numeric expression. What is a numeric expression? So if there's a question that has more than one operation, so this is called a numeric expression. Now let us learn about something that has a tricky thing. So over here you are going to see how you can be tricked. So this sort of a question will require addition and subtraction. So if your question is 5 minus 4 plus 1. So how do we solve this question according to the DMAS rule? So according to the DMAS rule, we are going to solve this. First we should add. So 4 plus 1 is going to be 5. And 5 minus 5 is going to be 0. So like this we solve 5 plus 4 plus 1. So this became 5 and this answer became 0. But you are going to be surprised to know that this is wrong. Yes, this is wrong. So now let us understand also why this is wrong and what is the correct method to solve these questions. So first of all, let us understand what does this mean. From 5 we are removing 4 and we are adding 1. So if there are 5 items, we are removing 4. So these 4 go away and then we are adding 1. So you see both the operations are different. We are removing 4 and adding. They both are different. It's not like we are removing 4 and removing 1. We are removing 4 and adding 1. So these two are different units, so we cannot join them. So over here, the DMAS rule in this case is not going to work. We have to solve this sort of question in another. So if the question is 5 minus 4 plus 1, that means 5, from 5 we are removing 4 and adding 1. We are going to rearrange the question. So to make it 5 plus 1 minus 4. So this is how we have to rearrange the question. And you are going, now we can solve normally using the proper DMAS rule. So addition and subtraction, solve addition first. You'll get 6 minus 4, that gives us 2. So over here, this method was wrong and this method is correct. So this is how you have to solve questions like this. Now, one very important thing I need to tell you. If there's a number, first we are adding, then we are subtracting. then you are not going to rearrange the question at all in this case. But first you are subtracting, then you are adding. First you are subtracting, then you are adding. Then yes, we are going to rearrange the question. Let us solve another question using this way. So, if our question is 12 minus 14 plus 7. So, what does this mean? First we are subtracting, then we are adding. First we are removing 14, then we are getting 7. So, over here, we have to rearrange the question so that the question becomes 12 plus 7 minus 14. Now remember, plus 7 and minus 14. You have to rearrange these two. So this is how we are going to rearrange. Now we can solve easily. 12 plus 7 is 19 minus 14. This gives us 5. So this is the correct way of solving such questions. So now for ending, let us solve a last question. So let's make this into 8 divided by 2 minus 7 into 2 plus 60 divided by 3. So now this question we need to check first if it has all the operations. Does it have division? Yes. Multiplication? Yes. Addition? Yes. Subtraction also? Yes. So first, which one should we solve? Yes, first we should solve division. So first we are going to solve 8 divided by 2. And we also observe we have 60 divided by 3. So we have solved both these divisions and this will become 5 into 4 minus 7 into 2 plus 60 divided by 3 is 20. Now we have to solve multiplication. We have two multiplications, 5 into 4 and minus 7 into 2. So we solve these and we get 5 into 4 as 20, 7 into 2 as 14 plus 20. So 20 minus 14 plus 20. So over here we first have minus, then we have a plus. First we are removing, then we are getting. So we have to rearrange the question. 20 plus 20 minus 14 becomes a new question. 20 plus 20 is 40 minus 14. Now 40 minus 14 is going to give us 26. So our final answer for this big question, we solve and we come all the way to 26. So this is how you solve questions that have more than one operation. So hope you understood how to solve questions that have mixed mathematical operations and hope you understood the DMAS rule. And also don't forget this tricky variant. So now, thank you.